and welcome to another D French guitar lesson. Today we're going to learn the 1-4-5 chord progression. The 1-4-5 chord progression is probably the most common chord progression you're going to learn for rock, pop, blues, and country music. The reason it's so powerful is because each chord uses different notes of the scale, and that's something we'll get into at another time, but just understand that 1-4-5 is what you're mostly hearing when you listen to your favorite rock and blues songs. So we're going to do this in the key of A major. So if we're doing it in the key of A major, where we're using the A major scale, A is our first note, 1, 2, 3, 4, our fourth note is a D, and the fifth is an E. So what we're going to do is we're going to do an A major scale, or A major chord, D major chord, E major chord, A major chord. So again, we're going to do A major chord, D major chord, E major chord, A major chord. Okay, let's start with the A major chord. And this one, it's a little bit tricky because you're bunching up 3 fingers in kind of an awkward position right up there on the 2nd fret. So you're going to take your 2nd finger, put it on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. Then right below that, you're going to put your 1st finger. So we're going to 3rd string, 2nd fret. And then you're going to squeeze your 3rd finger on the 2nd string, 2nd fret. So you got all these fingers kind of bunched up there into one. And it's a little bit awkward, but you'll find that going from here to the D is very efficient. It's kind of that pivot motion we've learned before. So again, let's start with the A major. Yeah, you start with your A, and notice that the low E is X'd out. That means we don't want to play that low E. It just muddies it up. Let's just stay away from it. You can either mute it with your thumb if you got to that point, or you can just avoid it and start on the 2nd string, or the 5th string. Okay, so that's our A major chord. The next is going to be D. Now, using our pivot technique, we're going to keep our 3rd finger on the guitar, and we're just going to slide it from the 2nd fret up to the 3rd fret. We're going to bring our 2nd finger down to the 1st string, 2nd fret, and our 1st finger is going to go to the 3rd string, 2nd fret. And again, notice that the last two strings are X'd out. That means you don't want to play them. So we're going to start here on the 4th string, which is our D string, and that's going to play our D major chord. Okay. Now to go from a D major to an E major, we're just going to have to do a whole new position. There's no pivoting here. So what we're going to do is take our 1st finger, put it on the 3rd string, 1st fret, 3rd finger, 4th string, 2nd fret, and 2nd finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret. That's our E major. And this is one of those, just like the E minor, we can play all the strings because there's nothing X'd out. It's a nice big open chord. It's kind of a nice chord to play. Start here on the low E. Okay, so again, we're going from an A major to a D major to an E major. Then from an E major, you can take your 1st finger, just slide it up, and bring your 2nd and 3rd down into position. Okay, so we're going to play this using the strumming pattern. So if you want to count this, it's 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, so we're going to do 1 measure per chord. So it's going to sound 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. So when you're doing this, you're doing it down and up. The upstroke is going to come on the and of the beat. So if you're doing a 1, 2, 3, 4, those are all downstrokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. The eighth note, or the and, comes in between those beats. So 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, let's try it again. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 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 1. Okay, so again, that's called the 1-4-5 chord progression. We're doing this in the key of A major. We'll do other ones from other key signatures, from G major to F major. But for right now, let's learn this in the key of A. And we're going to expand on that in the next lesson to make a blues rhythm out of it. So again, I hope this was helpful. If you like it, go ahead and subscribe. There are other videos on the channel that will help you out. We'll see you next time. Thank you.